Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods on a way too hot day. I am not a fan of this weather. I see we were preparing to get the resort furnished, okay. In that case, we just slept. Alright, let's get started on this. I hope everyone is doing well. I like in the last episode how I said that I mentioned to my boyfriend that with the temperature continuing to, according to our thermostat at least, how it's supposed to keep on rising, how I was like, we need to get the fan up here soon. He was like, nah, we have time. Let's just enjoy getting ourselves roasted in here. Guess who brought up the fan yesterday? So if you hear like a little background humming, which shouldn't be the case because I didn't hear it in my test recording, but just in case, then that is the fan because I do not plan on absolutely melting here. I feel like our commentary skills might drop even lower in that case, so... Yes, but welcome back, and already we have our first relog that we need to do. Okay, so it's not necessarily the warp stone. So it's probably more like the chunk loading, I assume? But even that, I'm a little confused about. I will try to do some testing over the next couple of days. But we will have to see when and who and what and how and all of that. Okay. You can get one of these guys in here. And we can do this. I feel like that's kind of cute, you know? Gives vibes of like this built-in closet in a way. I think it's cute. Did you still need a nightstand? You did. And again, have the perfect little corner here and bedside table. Oh, and we can also, of course, the bathrooms. Do this, and then we can have the sink there in that corner. Do that. Okay. We do still need to do that over in the other bottom room here. And we do that, we do that. Not the torches. That. Perfect. Alrighty. Onto these ones. And here we don't really have space to put in the shelves, which is alright with me. But we do have the space to add all the little like bathroom items in here, and let's honestly just do this. Because otherwise I'll go insane if I constantly have to swap inventory things around. That... It's like... Yeah, I think we did go for the middle block over there, right? Yes. Okay. And... Yes, what other stuff could we talk about? I did do this scary thing, and I have reached out to my doctor again today, now that the holidays are over, to make an appointment for yet another EKG and blood test. Did we have it like that? And we had it facing the shower door. And I have that next week, so I'm assuming it will be ready to be picked up by the end of next week. That means in 2 weeks I can go back to the psychiatrist and get on ADHD medication. Kinda scary, kinda exciting. That, and that. Wait, I forgot to check if any of... You're not... Okay, for a second it looked like they were like the wrong way around or something. Okay. These rooms didn't need any shelves, so the shelves we might need them again upstairs. But only maybe. Face the shower door. face the shower door. That. Perfect. It's kind of fun to just, you know, go around and place the same thing over and over. Almost relaxing in a way. And that. Also, we're gonna barbecue again today, which I am very excited for. And the boyfriend's gonna pick up a little bit of barbecuing stuff after work. Because the good thing is he has to go to the store next to the grocery store anyway. So I was like, you know, boyfriend, if you would pick up some stuff there, that would be really, really, really cool. Because otherwise we don't have a lot of stuff that you really enjoy. Because we have... yeah, we don't have that much. We have sausages, new ones, which I'm excited to try, but the boyfriend's not a big sausage person. So, how did I intend? I think I meant to have probably, yeah, and then we can put the toilet into this little corner. Actually, we put it in here, and then we can, you know, have our counters go like that. Any direct space for shelving? Not directly, okay. And here we need the doors. Something did go wrong there. Okay, I was like, why do I have a door down here? Like, yes, we need them. That sounds great, but huh? We both needed them, I think. I think left went on the left side and right went on the right side. Right? Ha! Right? Ha ha ha! See what I did there? We remove that. Place that again. I want to work on all of these biomes. There's so many things and so little time. Yes, right is on the right side. I could see if maybe... I mean, maybe we add another wardrobe in here. I think I want to have like a nice couch in this area that faces out to watch the sunset. I think that would be pretty fancy. Can just have a sideboard there, I guess. You know, a little bit of extra storage space. Maybe even one there. Maybe that's too much? I'm expecting to remove one of them. At least one of them. But, especially because they're so close to each other. It's a start. It's a start. Okay, we have done that. Which means we could get started on the roof. Because we don't want to leave the roof looking the way it currently does. And for that, we're going to look at that, admire that, while I quickly go into my gallery. So many photos. Could you load, please? Thank you. Dog photos, food photos, dog photos, food, nature. Ah, there we go. What we do... How was this done? Ah, yes. Is it? Is that one full block? Looks like it's just half a block. Okay, my perception is being deceived a little, I think. We will go in. I don't know what blocks they used. I think we'll try maybe vanilla stone. One layer of vanilla stone on top of... Not on top of the quartz. We'll go one layer in. That there's nothing above the quartz. And then, against the vanilla stone, we'll take quartz slabs and put them on the other half of the stone that's inside. So there will be a half block of nothingness and then quartz again. And then on top of the quartz, we'll put the stone slabs again. Yes. Okay. I don't assume we have enough for this. That's where the shovel goes. Quartz. That is not enough. Stone could be enough. We even have some vanilla stone already. But overall, I think we'll need a little bit more. So we're gonna go home, grab all the resources. Okay, yeah, just stop with the noise. That's okay with me. Okay, carpenters is being alright right now. That's very much appreciated. I'll take like 2 stacks just to be sure, and then quartz. I mean, to be fair, we need slabs. Oh, I meant to grab a full stack actually. I'll do 1 more. I mean, we always need quartz, so. Can you not? Alrighty. Can already do that. Feels scary to put so many into slabs. So don't want to do too many right away. I think we will need more than 1 stack, but... Okay, now I'm gonna sit up because I'm basically on the floor. And we don't want that. Alrighty. I think the sideboards we might keep with us a little longer. But this stuff can't go back. We also have some carpenter's blocks to easily stack ourselves up to the roof. Alright, let's do this. Looking good, looking good. And yeah, the next couple of weeks will be kind of busy. I mean, not super busy, but on Mondays and Tuesdays there is so much stuff planned. Mondays and Tuesdays are the days where the boyfriend comes home at 3 because those are his school days of his apprenticeship. So every other day he has to go to work, and that's a little longer. So on Mondays and Tuesdays are the days, given that he comes home at, well, like 3:30, we can still accomplish something, you know? And we have 1 appointment at the vet. We have an appointment where the boyfriend's wisdom teeth get checked again, because we had our wisdom teeth removed, and for me they didn't want to have me come back and check them again. But with him they were like, yeah, come back in like half a year and we'll do another x-ray. So we have that. We have a family birthday. Then we have a bank appointment, which I actually need to change the date of, which I'm, you know, meant to do today. I will still do it. I can just send an email. But because that is on the same day as the teeth thing, and we're not gonna be able to get back and forth in time. And it's just like so much stuff. Usually we don't really have anything going on, and then you need to add into that, to be fair, that is not on a Monday or Tuesday. That's, I think, I actually don't know, sometime next week. But what did I mean to say? Yeah, sometime next week, I think on Thursday. But it's at like 10, so my parents will be driving me for that. So that's for the doctor stuff. Then I need to get back to the psychiatrist. You know, there's like a lot of stuff suddenly accumulating in my little life. Wait, am I gonna do this correctly? I actually did the same thing here. They had like nice even edges. Okay, I guess we'll do that then. If you want it to be fancy, we'll do that. Okay, that, yes. But yeah, I am excited that I have like new inner rough estimated dates of when the ADHD stuff will continue. Still scared, but still excited, and I at least want to give it a try, you know? If it's still not gonna help me get my life together, then that's okay, but I don't want to have the opportunity, and you know, currently being like a life phase sort of where I can't allow myself to give scary meds a try, because I wouldn't want to do that in like let's say like 15 years when I have kids and a house to take care of. Well, house, we'll see about that. It's 2026 and I don't see that coming anytime soon, but you know what I mean? There are so many scary things. Okay, this will suck. So many scary things are going to happen in life, and right now at least I can be like, yeah, I can do that. You know, it's okay if it's gonna make me like even more sleepy and mess up my sleep schedule further. Given that I already have the name of the medication I'll get on, I did a very short Google search, and one of the symptoms that it apparently can cause is loss of sleep or like insomnia. And part of me is like, well, what about the people that already have insomnia? So we'll have to see about that. To be fair, I am also just hoping that by hopefully the meds making me more productive, that I'll just be naturally more exhausted every day, and that would make me be able to sleep. But we will see. We will see. I will keep you guys updated. And if suddenly I have videos scheduled like 2 weeks in advance, then you know, yep, I finally got my life together. Seems like the meds are working. Everything else has these nice even corners, you know what I mean? But now we'll keep on doing it like that. It's okay. Nope. We need to make a couple more slabs. Not that many, actually. That looked like a rocket in the corner of my eye for a second. I was like, I have not built such a thing. What am I looking at here? Okay, crafting table, and then we do this. A little bit more. If we have a couple in storage, that's also fine. Also, we can put away, nope, the Silk Touch. Nope. And yeah, I hope everyone is able to at least sort of enjoy the weather right now. I mean, part of me is like, yay, things are green, it's warm, I can wear my cute dresses. But then there's this other part of me that's like, oh my god, if I want to wear cute outfits, I also want to put on makeup, and I currently can't put on makeup. First of all, because I get out of bed too late, that it's not really worth the time. And also, my allergies, they're pretty bad, which also makes it hard for me to always enjoy like the start of spring, because I am just in pain most of the— why couldn't I place a block there? That was so weird. I'm just in pain for a while at the beginning, so okay, it has like a certain angle. If we face it like that, we can't place anything. Weird. But yeah, I think today might end up being the first day I take allergy meds. So far, I have done the 1.5 weeks of allergies being there without having to take meds, despite occasionally still going for walks. Even though after yesterday's walk, it was pretty bad. But maybe we'll do this. I mean, you're not gonna see it, but you know, for the sake of things looking nice. Having more of like a little corner section. Do we need more? We need a little more, okay. Okay. And also I need to like start building up an actual like heat tolerance. I just melt. Which again, to be fair, a lot of medication can make you prone to overheating. My antidepressants are on that list. And I actually saw like a list that included a bunch of medical things that can make you more prone to overheating. Is maybe actually we should go for like a full stone roof. I think that might look nice in a way, you know? And then we don't have our shameful gaps here. I think we'll do that. I mean, you're not really gonna see it, but still. Apparently there are some ADHD medications that can also do that. But mine does not appear to be part of that so far. I like it looked better on my picture. Probably because of the shader. Let me look up the. Yeah, they didn't seem to have shaders on that picture. But it's basically the same thing what we did here. I mean, it's not too bad. We have a roof. Let's go. Only took ages. Actually, we don't need this in there anymore. We can start slowly organizing things a little. Home. Latch. Nope, wrong backpack. Alright, that goes in. That goes in. And we'll grab like 3 stacks of stone just to be sure. This was mountain flower, yes. Mountain is down here. Have leftover quartz that we don't need right now. That and that. Then we go to sleep and then we can complete the roof. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Lots of okays here today in this episode. And yeah, I don't know. I think overall I am in this very happy and looking forward to what's about to happen phase, but then I think about all the stuff that's going to happen, which kind of calms it down again. Like, part of me is like, yay, I'll just have like, you know, 1 more month of allergies and, you know, then I'll be fine. But then I'm like, okay, during this month we have so much stuff going on and that will be so exhausting. And during all of that I have to keep on going on, ideally going on daily walks to, you know, build up stamina and not be a dead potato when we're on vacation. Like, all these little things. Yeah, we need to relog once again. I kind of hate this. It has never been an issue before. I don't know why it's happening in this area all of a sudden after 1,000 episodes. I mean, 1,000 episodes and like, what, 13, 14 gigabyte world size could explain it, yes, but I don't want to think about that part. Hey, alrighty, there we are. Wait, we don't need to go in. We'll just stack up again. Copters. Be a little careful when placing these, because you can just kind of place them inside of you, and I don't want to fall down when we're almost at the top. Okay, perfect. Let's give these people a proper roof. I don't know, I'm also just generally looking forward to playing Minecraft again, like, not even necessarily like modded Minecraft. Also vanilla Minecraft, I want to do that. Most likely in stream, but before we stream random vanilla Minecraft, I want to have some grind streams for Life in the Woods, and that's obviously not happening right now. To be fair, I want to have at least one this week. Starting to be a bit better at having a little bit of content prepared in advance. Damn, I thought 3 stacks might have been too much. So, you know, we are slowly but surely getting there. Oh god, this is actually not enough. I hate this! Ah! This is so annoying. We don't happen to have stone? No, that's gravel. Crap. Okay then. break all our legs. Ouch. But something that we can do is see if we find some sideboard space in the last couple of minutes. So in this room, we could have a little desk here against on the opposite wall, I guess. A little table here, given that you still have space to walk by. And then like a little couch area here, I think. In that case... there they are. Yeah, we'll put one here. Makes it pretty cluttered, I know, but we know we can remove it. Doesn't mean it has to stay there. This is a rather uniquely shaped one, so in this case I think a little couch area here, so you can listen to people poop. Desk. Table. Maybe one of the rooms without a table, because you don't always get tables to sit down at. Just a lot of times you do just have a desk. We put it in one of these spaces. It's weird because they can't access the bed anymore. We could put it here, but I feel like that makes this area way too cluttered and gives more of home vibes, which, while nice, not fully what we're going for. Could have a desk here. And then like a little sitting area here. And I guess, again, no space for a table. I guess the bottom floor people might get the table there in that one room simply because they have the bottom floor and everyone can stare into their rooms. I don't know. I'm just the person building this. Desk. Couch. Little entry table, I guess. So we will need more of these. That's what we did in the other room too, yes? Yes, up here and right here. I mean, I like how it kind of matches. It's cute. Do that. And that. Did we have 2 blocks here on this side. Mistake spotted. Wait. That. That. Where does the sideboard go? Are we out of them? Wait, we had last set downstairs, I think. Yes, and this was then the issue. Okay. Yes, that. No. That. 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 Perfect. Do we still have this issue? These are the fancy rooms. Okay. Okay. So it's really just one sideboard that's missing right now. Do we have... Just put a table there to demonstrate something is supposed to be there. Future me is gonna be a little confused, I'm afraid, but that's okay, that's on future me. But yeah, this is better. This is symmetrical. Beautiful. Okay. With that, we are also at the end of the episode already, which is crazy. I mean, we need to get more done in every episode. It's starting to freak me out a little, because I want more progress before episode 1100. But we have a proper roof now. Isn't that cool? I thought it would look a little better, but it's okay. It's okay. I think it's also just a matter of getting used to it. And yeah. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins, wear sunscreen, and just have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is where you are. I like how all that corner looks here from this side, you know? Looks good. Goodbye!